Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel with me, Monique. Today we're going to do like just a fun video browsing the new 21p Chanel collection for spring summer pre-collection. I was inspired to do this video because yesterday I was watching the Chanel Haute Couture for spring summer 2021 and it was just such a beautiful show. And I always check out their website whenever they come up with the new collections. The most recent collection on the website is for their spring summer pre-collection. So if you're interested about these kind of videos, I upload weekly about style, mindful shopping, travel, and everything between. So if you're not a subscriber already, I would really appreciate it if you would like to take the time and subscribe to my channel. So let's jump right into the video. I have my phone here ready. I'm going to be browsing on my phone. I apologize if sometimes my eyes are looking at my phone. I will also include a picture on the side so you can see what I'm looking at, what I'm talking about. I'm not going to talk about every single thing that I have on the website right now, just things that caught my eye and, you know, just a little commentary here and there. Alright, so spring summer 2021. First of all, I love that they put Amanda Sanchez as kind of like the face of the campaign for the spring summer pre-collection, as she has been a fit model for the House of Chanel for like over 20 years. Unlike any other designers, Chanel actually put Amanda on the runway. Also now she's on the website for the collection. You know, usually if you're a fit model, you don't get to walk on the runway. So I love the fact that they do that. I love the fact that they have like that great relationship with their fit model. That's just amazing. So first of all, I'm going to go on with the bags. As you may know, Chanel just had a price increase for 2021. It was not as crazy as their 2020 price increase, but still, you know, things are becoming more and more expensive, especially their classic bags. Alright, so handbags, we have a few options for the mini. The colors are very spring summer. This pink lambskin with the rainbow chain. I think it's cute for spring summer, but pink is not my color. But what I like about this one in particular is that they have yellow lining. So I love that when the bags have different lining, and it's also leather lined. And now the mini flap, I think this is rectangular. Yeah, so the mini rectangular flap are now $4,300 plus tax. That is just so crazy, but I guess it's still better than buying the medium classic, which is around $7,000 at the moment. I think it's $6,800 plus tax. But for me personally, I would probably skip that pink one just because I'm not in the market for another mini. I have like 3 mini Chanel in my collection, but I do love a tweed one, and they do have a few tweed selection for this season. And the pricing on the tweed rectangular mini is somewhat reasonable. If you can call $3,500 is reasonable, but it is less than their leather one. It comes in blue. This blue is pretty nice. Also in purple, kind of like an eggplant kind of color, which is really beautiful. I love it, but I don't think it's something that would go a lot with my outfits. Oh, and this one is in coral. The coral one is so beautiful. I love coral. But I think if I want to have like a tweed bag in the future, it might be something in the black and white kind of color, or a little bit gold mixed into it. Something that's a little bit more neutral and not really like a purple or something like that, even though the purple is beautiful. Actually, there's this one also, which is the mini in beautiful gold chain, and it has like multicolored gems. It's kind of like poured glass or gripois on the chain. It's such a beautiful twist to the classic. I love this chain. It's so beautiful. It comes in the mini square in green and black. The green is such a great pop of color. Love it because it goes amazing with the multi-gem on the chain, and the black is, of course, is just a classic. If I were about to buy one, I'm gonna have difficulty choosing between a green or black, just because I already have like a black mini anyway. But the chain is just so beautiful. and the mini square is $4,000 nowadays. And they also have the mini Coco handle. I haven't seen a mod shot of the mini Coco handle, so I don't actually know how small it is, but it is like 7.4 times 5.1 inches, so I guess it's quite small. And for this season they have this handle that are multicolored, and it's just super fun for spring summer, but I don't think I would go towards it. It is navy blue, but it's so dark that it looks like black. It is so cute. I think Coco handle is one of my favorite styles now, and Chanel. I much prefer it than the Chanel 19. I get why so many people love the Chanel 19. It is a functional bag, you know, with a two-way. You can have it as a top handle or like as a shoulder bag or crossbody. And also the shape is pretty classic. I just don't like the CC logo that it's like so big on, you know, on the bag. Also the mix of the hardwares on the chain. I'm not sure if this is a bag that would be like a classic for a very long time, as we could see with the Gabrielle bag or the boy bag, which is now kind of on the way out. I would say maybe Chanel 19 would be, you know, very trendy for the next few years, and then it would die down after that. But the Coco handle, I think it is such a classic design, because you could still see a lot of vintage bags that are in that style. Back in the day they call it the Chanel Kelly bag because it resembles like the Kelly bag. It's just so beautiful. I think if I have the chance to buy another Chanel bag in the future, Coco handle is definitely on my radar. It has been on my radar for quite some time actually, but I just never found the right color for me. At that time I was looking for like the perfect red, and they never had the perfect red. They had like the burgundy and like somewhat like a tomato red. But maybe nowadays I think black is also good, or even beige or caramel, something that is more in a neutral color. And considering the price range, it is also good. The mini is around $3,800. Small size is $4,000. I mean, compared to the classic flap, that is still a good deal. I mean, $4,000 you get Coco handle, or you get like a mini square, you know. And a Coco handle is kind of like a more substantial bag in my opinion compared to the Chanel mini square, and you can wear it both ways, and it looks really, really classic with the top handle option. It is definitely a much, in my opinion, a much better option than the Business Affinity. This caramel color is so beautiful this season. I love, love, love the caramel color. And black is always good. The red is a little bit like of a tomato red. I'm not really a big fan of it. There are a lot of options for Chanel 19 this season. They have a lot of those like iridescent colors that everyone loves. And the tweed one is actually cute because it's like a black and white tweed. I like it. This season also they have the small flap bag. It's like a single flap, so it resembles of the classic flap, but it's like more like a single seasonal bag. I'm not sure if it's the same size with the mini rectangular, but it's just called a small flap bag. It is made out of raffia, I think, with leather piping and leather chain, of course. It is such a cute look, but I'm not sure in terms of longevity because it is raffia. It might look worn faster than if you get like a leather bag. Granted, this is $3,400, but also it is like a raffia bag. It's not leather at all. It has leather chain, and the lining inside looks fabric. The flap lining is leather, so I'm not sure if that's like such a great idea, even though it is a cute bag. They have a few options of bucket bags this season, but I am not a big fan of bucket bags. And you know, if I were to buy a bucket bag, I would not buy it from Chanel just because the pricing is crazy. You could get it like from Louis Vuitton or like other brands for much cheaper. They have a lot of these perforated calfskin bags this season. It comes in a few colors, red and the gold tone. I think also a few sizes. This one is I think a small one. It's 8.2 times 5.5 inches, and it's at 4,100. It's perforated, but it comes with like a pouch inside, so you can essentially put your items in that pouch. This perforated leather also comes in the tote, and the drawstring bag as well. And I think the and it comes in the large one. So the smaller one is 4,100 and the larger one is 4,500. I would go with the larger one because it would fit more items. Like, you have to put your items in a pouch, so I think having the larger one would help. They have the classic handbag in this beautiful blue color, but we're not even going to touch that one because it's $7,200. We're gonna forget about that one. This tote bag is cute. It reminds me of their vintage tote bags, and it is simple, it's beautiful, and it is not as stiff as the GST. I'm not a big fan of the GST. I never had one. I was never interested in having one. It looked really stiff. This one looks like it would look better on the body. It's $4,300, which is, I guess, kind of okay for a Chanel tote. It is quite big. It's 13.8 inches times 10.1 inches. I would choose this over the Deauville because I'm not a big fan of the Deauville tote. I think it is such a relaxed tote. I feel like it's amazing for like beach vacation, or if you're like on a vacation and you carry that as your everyday tote during vacation. But it looks like it's out of place when you are just carrying around for your daily life. I mean, it's like, I feel like you should be on a vacation. So those are the ones that caught my eyes in terms of handbags for Chanel. If you see anything on the website that you really like, make sure that you reach out to your SA or to the boutique as soon as possible. As you know, with Chanel, they come up with different seasonal bags every season, and they usually get sold out pretty fast. So if you like something, definitely reach out to them and try to see them in person as soon as possible. Let's move on a little bit to the small leather goods. A lot of AirPods cases, or insanely small items on a chain, like these AirPod Pro case for $1,375. I would never buy that. There is a case for the iPhone 12 for the same price. No thank you. I would never buy like a case that is the same price as the phone. There's a vanity phone holder. It's kind of cute, but I don't know if it looks good on me. They have the vanity chain bag, which has been on their website I think for the past few seasons. It came out in leather and it was beautiful in this black leather. Everyone wanted it because the price was right. I think it was like around 1,800 or something like that. So they come up with the same one with raffia this season, and it's $1,450. It's a good range for the type of the bag, but again, it's raffia, so I'm not sure. Wallet on chain is now around $26.75. That's quite steep. Oh, this pouch is cute. Like, it's a blue clutch with sort of like a wristlet handle for $13.75. I mean, it's not bad because you can wear it as a bag, I guess. Chanel 19 wallet on chain is $31.50. That's steep. I see a few people buying the glasses case because it looks like a mini Chanel classic bag for $14.50. It is meant for carrying sunglasses, of course, but I think it's big enough for you to carry your card wallet, keys, and lipsticks. So a lot of people are buying that as their mini handbag because at $14.50 you kind of get the look, and it's cheaper than the wallet on chain. They also have the mini wallet on chain for $2,300. I don't really carry card holder, so those are not really on my radar usually. Let's check out a little bit of the custom jewelry. That is the category that I always check out as well. I love the Chanel custom jewelry. Honestly, this season I don't really like their custom jewelry. I must say, I don't like that the gold is kind of like the champagne gold, and it's very like ultra feminine, maybe not very interesting as usual. I don't know, I don't really like it. Maybe the only one I could think of is this Coco clip-on earrings. These are cute at $600. Not the best price. It comes in a smaller one that says Chanel for $450, so I guess that's a little bit more affordable. In terms of statement earrings, no, not really. Maybe the only one is like this big CC one that they have, but at $950, no thanks. Let's look at hats because I love hats. I also always look at their headwear because I've been wanting a Chanel like newspaper boy cap for the longest time. Oh, they have one actually, but it's at $12.75. When they came up with the Paris Hamburg collection, they had it for like around $850. Granted, it was not tweed. I think they came up with tweed also at that time, but I couldn't get one in my size. So I've been looking for one ever since. This one is pretty classic, that it is black and white. Also don't mind this black and white floppy hat because it is very on trend right now, and it is from the early 2000s when everyone was wearing the floppy hat. So if you find like a vintage Chanel from that time, you could also find vintage Chanel floppy hats, but the pricing is always ridiculous. So instead of getting the vintage at the same price, you can just buy a new one for $500 here. Okay, last, let's look at shoes. This tweed one is super cute, the coral one. The pricing is just a little bit crazy at $1,550. The gold one is also beautiful. I love the gold one because I was obsessed with the Paris, New York Egyptian collection that they showed at the Met. There was a lot of gold there. At $11.75. I guess I'm just going to have to wait till the sales season. I do love the pair of the gold sandals that Amanda Sanchez is wearing on the website. It is beautiful. I think if I have to choose one, that is the one that I love. It's at $1,050. In my opinion, overall, the spring summer pre-collection is just I don't find myself going crazy over the jewelry or the shoes. Bags are also but also because I'm not in the market for a bag. But it's always just fun to see what Chanel has new in season on their website. I hope the next collection, which is going to be the spring summer for March, which will be available in March on the website, I hope that one will be much more interesting and much more fun items to browse. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like this kind of video, and I will do more in the future. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.